All right, now, coming up, you may have seen this comedian around the valley. She is in IT. She is changing the perception of women in IT for the better. She is Shannon Brink.
Let's get this party started! Woo! Took them long enough to bring a girl up here, but it is IT. Right? I don't know if they know we exist, but that's totally fine. Like you said, I'm in tech. I'm in tech sales. The main reason that I'm in tech sales is because men over 40 love me. Wives, I can see you sitting a little uncomfortably. Don't worry. I have morals and also autism. So nobody in my meetings is understanding the social cues. It is just going right over. If there's flirting, they're like, you're so different. Yeah, it's a spectrum. Yeah, I mean, sweet Jerry. You didn't even have to hear me. I didn't try out this first time I'm up here. Men over 40, right? Have them right in the palm of my hand. But it's interesting, women with autism have to know something about everything, and men just have to know something about trains or cars or, I don't know, computers, right? IT. Are my people with me here? The T in IT stands for TISM. I was told that. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about me. I'm from Kirkland, Washington. Give it up, Costco. Got any Costco lovers? You get a rotisserie. Jerry, get him out here. Yeah, I was born in the meat section. They put me in a box that didn't really fit me. My mom's an executive member. She got a hot dog on her way out. It's totally chill. But I was living in Seattle, and I was depressed. It was raining, etc., and I was like, I should move. So I moved to Arizona in 2020. I realized I could be depressed but tan. Right. Who knew I just needed a little D in my life? I do have a boyfriend, but I'm talking about the vitamin, in case you're wondering. It's unrelated. Moved to Arizona, and immediately COVID happens. Depression is working hard, but the U.S. government is working a little harder, isn't it? I'm just getting knocked down. But I move here, COVID happens. COVID brought us into people's lives, as everyone is talking about, Zoom, the Teams, the et ceteras. Have you ever had to explain to an older employee how to use another tool over Zoom, a tool they already don't know how to use? So I'm like, okay, the button, it's actually the only button on the screen. It's on the left. It is bright green. I'm going to need you to press that. I can see their mouse on the right side. I'm like, how do I explain this any better? How? And all I have to say is I feel a lot of sympathy for their wives. It's just like they can never find the button in the right spot. They just never find it. It's like, watch a YouTube. Oh, you do not look for that stuff on YouTube. Okay. But Zoom additionally brought us into people's homes, and we started seeing their animals, dogs, cats. Some of them are ugly. Hate to break it to you. So are your kids. Hate to break that to you. Birds, ferrets. We've seen all animals. For me, birds are spies. I'm going to start by saying that. I was on a call last week, and we're just talking about stuff, and I'm hearing this squawking, like the girl talks squawking in the background, like, caw, caw. First of all, why is the bird in the room with us? Is your office in a bird cage? Confused. Also, like I said, birds are spies, and we've been losing some deals. So who is this bird working for? I'm gonna need the bird to sign an NDA, okay? We couldn't possibly be losing the deals for my sales abilities. All the guys were over 40. It's like there's not, something else that has to be happening here. It has to be. And I did mention ferrets. I have a whole thing with ferrets. I don't know why. I think it's because I went to public school. It's like you sign a permission slip. Like there might be ferrets. I saw one like once a year. First ferret sighting was first grade, actually. My teacher, Mrs. Cox, her boyfriend brought it in from her garage. I feel like it's relevant to mention she had a tramp stamp. Just feel like that's relevant. just running around the classroom. And then I saw one like consistently. Like, whose ferrets are these? Anybody else? No, just me. Perfect. A singular experience again. But ferrets, yeah. I hate them. I hate ferrets too. Birds, ferrets. I don't hate them, but I just don't like them. But in my lifetime, we have had generational crisis over generational crisis. Am I right? And I knew that things were getting really bad, when the National Guard was sent to murder me. Because now, not only are normal people struggling, but tech billionaires from Silicon Valley cosplaying being poor are now going through hardship. So we are not doing well, folks, okay? And everyone's like, are they okay? Are they okay? Of course they're okay. They're on LSD. Have you ever tried it? This is all theoretical. None of this happened to me. I want that to be clear. Thank you. My one rule, the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with, if you ever do LSD, wear underwear. Jerry said I couldn't tell that on this stage because it's supposed to be clean, but if you want to hear it, find me in a dirty, dirty back room at a comedy club, and I'll tell you the story. That's all my time. Shannon Tight Lips break! Woo!
All right, we'll give it up one more time for Shannon.